Anam, and today I am going to dictate you Class 8 Civics Chapter 1, the Indian Constitution. If you feel the video to be too fast, you can decrease the speed of the video. So let us start. Take your pen and book and write question number 1. Why does a democratic country need a constitution? Answer: Constitution provides safeguards against misuse of power. The Constitution ensures that the dominant group does not use power against less powerful groups. The Constitution guarantees fundamental rights to the citizens. Question number 2. Look at the wordings of the two documents given below. The first column is from the 1990 Nepal Constitution. The second column is from the more recent constitution of Nepal. What is the difference in who exercises executive power in the above two constitutions of Nepal? Answer: in Article 35 of the 1990 Constitution of Nepal, the power to rule the country To set rules and to manage the country. To set rules and to manage the country are all vested in the king of the country, in the king of the country, and the ministers. Second para, Article 75 of the 2015 Constitution. Article 75 of the 2015 Constitution of Nepal states that the rules, governance and management of the country will be based on the laws mentioned in the Constitution of the country under the supervision of ministers. Question number 3. What would happen if there was no restrictions? If there was no restriction on the power of elected representatives. Answer: there is always a possibility. That the leader might misuse their authority and use it for the wrong purposes. Hence, the Constitution has provided measures to safeguard the country against such misuse of powers. Question number 4. In each of the following situations, in each of the following situations, identify the minority. Identify the minority. Write one reason why you think it is important to respect the views of the minority in each of these situations. Each of these situations. Answer. You can write A, and in front of that 10 female teachers are 10 female teachers are in minority. In minority. It is important to respect. It is important to respect the views of female teachers also. The views of female teachers also. Now B, 5% of Buddhists are in minority. It is important to respect. It is important to respect the views of Buddhists. The views of Buddhists, so that they will not be dominated. So that they will not be dominated. Now see, 20% of non-vegetarian 20% of non-vegetarian employees are in minority. Employees are in minority. Their views should be respected. Their views should be respected, as eating non-vegetarian food is their personal choice. D. Next D. 10 students belong to poor family. 10 students belong to poor families, and majority and are in minority. Scholarships, special classes, and other welfare schemes like book bank, free supply of books, free supply of books, stationery, and free uniform are to be planned. And free uniform are to be planned. Question number 5. Listed below are the key features of the Indian Constitution. The Indian Constitution. Write two sentences in your own words on why you think this feature is an important key feature of. Now answer. First you can write federalism. 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 Now in front of that you can write India needs a three-tier government. Because of the diverse religious and cultural composition of its citizens. A government in the center alone could not be effective for everyone. Now you can write separation of powers. In front of that write in order to prevent the misuse of power by the elected representative, the Constitution advocate, the Constitution advocate, separation of power, separation of power. The Constitution ensures that the Constitution ensures that a balance of power is maintained between the legislature, executive, and the judiciary. Now next you can write fundamental rights. Fundamental rights. In front of that you can write, it guarantees the rights. It guarantees the rights of individuals. The rights of individuals against the state, as well as against other individuals. Now next you can write parliamentary form of government. Parliamentary form of government. In front of that write, in it the Constitution guarantees universal adult franchise, franchise for all citizens. So here was the end of our chapter. If you liked the video, like it, share it, and subscribe our channel for more new videos. Thanks for watching.